Hi, my name is Adam Braga. I am the president of the University of Rhode Island Ghost Hunting Team at the University of Rhode Island. You've all known Charles Reese or Ninja Cthulhu on YouTube.
That's me.
He's done all these great videos on documentaries of creepy places in New England. So we decided from all the numerous emails, phone calls, emails, letters, and everything that people have gotten in contact with us about joining the group or wondering about the group. So we decided that we're eventually going to make our page on YouTube for just URide itself. So our first investigation is going to be here at Cumberland Public Library, but we're going to do our investigation right now, and we're going to do some other good investigations sooner or later. We're going to do an investigation in Narragansett, Connecticut, Eastern State Penitentiary, and all these other places this year. So hopefully we will get a lot more viewers, just as much as Ninja Cthulhu has, and we hope to see you all soon. Take care.
Say hi, you're right.
Hi. These are just most of our members of URide. So hope you guys see you soon.
Bye. Well, here is the Cumberland Public Library. Here's the grounds, and there's the library itself. It used to be the monastery. It was once called the Monastery of Our Lady of the Valley. The monks who built the place, they were called the Trappists, relocated from Nova Scotia after a fire destroyed their abbey in 1892. Now, in 1900, here's a picture of the place with the pictures of the monastery. In 1900, Dom John Murphy purchased 530 acres from Reverend Matthew Hawkins, the Bishop of Providence. Here's more of the monastery. I hope you enjoyed the pictures. Well, it's the library, but part of the monastery. Now, construction didn't begin until 1902, and the church, which I do believe was destroyed, which I'll get to later, was dedicated in 1928. I'm now at the surrounding areas around the library and the old monastery. I'm assuming some of these buildings were once part of the monastery. Some of them are most likely not. So I want to say that the monks lived a very rigid and hard life. For the name of God, I guess you gotta love their determination. There's the library. See, at 2 a.m. they would get up, and they would start with like the prayers. Of course, they're monks, are gonna pray. But this order was definitely one of the ones that always had perpetual silence, and they only really communicated with each other through sign language. The monks themselves were more of the ones that did the labors, not so much the priests. The priests were doing God's work. Let me just show you this fall time in New England. I would rather not live anywhere else except New England. Now, I'm going to try to find some of the other ruins and stuff, because a lot of these buildings were once part of barns and other buildings who housed the work animals. Like I said, the monks were the ones that were pretty much in charge of everything. They plowed the fields and planted crops and stuff like that. More like the help of the independence. Here's some of the pictures of their farm lives. And also I want to mention, take a look. Sorry. I also want to mention that when they slept on small straw mattresses. Now you want to mention that the ones who snored, they had to be in sort of isolated room as not to disturb, I guess, the peace and stuff like that. And trust me, with some of the people I hang out with and sleep over with, that's a great idea. On March 21st, 1950, a fire destroyed part of the monastery. So here's some newspaper articles about it. Luckily, no one died or was seriously hurt. Some of them were injured. And as you can see over here, look, isn't that smart of me? It was $2 million worth of damage. Now remember, it's the 1950s and not adjusted for inflation, so it was a lot. So instead of rebuilding it, the monks moved to Spencer, Massachusetts, where they remained. The place is now called St. Joseph's Abbey. Oh, look at Adam's so professional.
Except I don't know how the hell this works. I know. That's the part that they didn't get. Are you taping?
Yeah, just taping a little bit. Because sometimes these things that I've seen along this trail will pop out of nowhere.
Alright.
So I'm not going to tape the entire thing.
I have my hands open, not grasping the EVP.
Yes. Why?
Because I feel that grasping it will create static noise, and I don't want that. At least if it's flat on my hand, this shows that there's absolutely no way that any static noise or any cause of EVP could be from just static and or friction caused by it.
Oh my God, Adam, you are just so intelligent and smart.
No.
We're actually almost there, by the way.
It'll not take 15 minutes.
I'm sorry, I have no sense of time.
They said it for 15 minutes. Hey, right now we're just doing an EVP session. This is right now 9 minutes misery here at the Cumberland Public Library Woods. Apparently this is where 9 militiamen were sent to their deaths by Indians back in the 1600s. Yeah, Charles, I know you're disappointed right now.
That's the EVP. Adam now is going to piss off the ghost. I don't know, I'm the one who is provoking them. Do it, Adam.
Alright. You know, you probably deserve to die. 10 of you, and only one of you got to live. How does that make you feel, knowing that you were the person that died, not the person that lived? You know, those Indians, they definitely gave you a reason to die, especially since you took their land from their native grounds. How does that make you feel? How about if I sat on your tombstone? Would you like that? Definitely so orange light.
I do not know if I pointed the camera. How long did you see it for?
It was there for a good few seconds.
I turned the camera
It was enough for me to look, see it go.
Because I turned in that direction, but I do not know if I caught it. Ooh, say it like this. It looks like an evil campfire.
So what had happened was... Okay,
Are you afraid of the dark water?
Alright, we were investigating and looking around, seeing if we could find anything. We ended up hearing really odd noises in the background, so we decided to follow it. It sounded like tree branches snapping.
Like a lot of tree branches.
Like a lot. We didn't think, well, we kind of thought it could have been an animal, but we started talking to it and asking questions, and we'd get like, you know, what is it, how do I say it? Like sometimes we get like a few more branches snapping, but by the end, before we gave up, we ended up asking it if it was angered that we were there, and it ended up snapping like a ton of branches. Like it was really angry. It was just, and then
Like
it started sounding,
Yeah.
yes. Then it started sounding like it was getting closer, but it would come from like different areas, and it would like move like too fast, and it was just getting kind of freaky for us. We had to like slowly back away because it was getting like way too close.
Like if you keep backing away, you go all completely black on me.
Really?
Yeah, try it. Oh my God, she disappeared.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
You have to remember too that there was
Go.
one of the things that paranormal activity here at the Cumberland Public Library is that supposedly a monk will move and or close books, for instance. Now, see, with this kind of spine book, it's too soft. So if you were to close it like this, of course, if you walk away eventually, it's going to close on its own. So if you are trying this experiment here, and you want to actually do the experiment, try a hardcover book because it will actually stay flat and the binding on it is stronger. So the legend says that if you put a book down like this, it will actually, the monk will either close or move it around. So if you ever want to try this experiment, we're going to try this experiment today and see if we can get some activity here. We're going to need the two of us. We want to keep it in one place. Okay, still open.
Hey Adam, I just want to tell you something.
Yeah.
Besides the guy cleaning the toilets. Remember the whole thing about we just did about them moving books and putting them away?
Yeah.
The librarians most likely are the ones that are doing it, because she told me that that's what they do. They'll put the books away, or they'll... Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be a little suspicious if they weren't doing their job.
If you would like URI to do an investigation at your place, please contact us at urighost@gmail.com. Thank you.